Hi, I am Sharonda with Create a New You, and I am here with Mrs. Desiree Rutherford of Rutherford Farms.
Yes,
Good morning. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something that is very applicable to me, and hopefully is useful for you too. I know it's useful for them too.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's backyard gardening and container gardening.
Yes.
And when I say container gardening, that's for people like me who live in apartments where we can grow stuff too.
Exactly. You don't have to have a backyard. You don't have to have a big plot. You can actually grow on your apartment by container gardening. Today, I brought a couple of things. I brought some organic fertilizer, which most of the major department stores are carrying this now. It has the word organic. This is a very good thing. And it also has all natural, 100% organic. It is certified organic. It has a USDA label on the side of it. And also, starting with good soil. That's what makes your plants grow really, really good. There are several. I'm not so much endorsing these companies, but this is a good organic potting soil that you can start with. If you don't know what's been sprayed on your yard, then don't use it in your vegetable or your herb garden. This is readily available now at Walmart stores.
Yes.
Worms Way carries something called Sun, I think, leaves. That is, I think, on Olive. They carry organic potting soil, and also Hummert's International in our city.
And you know what? The organic soil that I got for my container garden in my apartment, I got it from Home Depot.
There you go. Home Depot's carrying a lot now too. I haven't checked Lowe's. They're carrying a lot of seeds, and I don't know if I've seen any plants yet.
I didn't get my plants from Home Depot.
Right. Menards is carrying a full line of organic plant foods and herbicides that are okay to use on your vegetables. You can start with a small container. Small flower pots are $10 a dozen.
Yes.
Ask your friends, ask your neighbors, do you have extra pots that you can use on your patio? Today I'm going to plant up a little herb garden for you. That'll make all this good produce taste just a little bit better.
Yes, yes,
I mean, it's going to taste different because it's locally grown, but you're going to really make it taste good by using fresh herbs. Cut your salt intake down. That's one of the big things. Cut your pepper intake. All those other ingredients you won't need anymore because you've got fresh ones. And a lot of these herbs will actually come back every year. So you don't have to change your container. Another very reasonable way to do this is take a cardboard box.
Okay.
And line it with one of those flex trash bags.
Okay.
And then just cut a couple of holes in the bottom for drainage.
In the bottom of the bag?
In the bottom of the box, in the bag.
In the box and the
just
bag.
right through.
Okay.
So that at the end of the growing season, if you're growing all basils like this plant, which it's going to die and it's not going to come back, you can just empty the dirt out and crunch this up and put it in a trash can and start all over. You can grow in all kinds of, as long as you can get your trash bag in there.
Right.
You can grow in that size box.
Okay.
Which really makes it nice. It's simple. It's very reasonable because sometimes these pots, you know, if it's during the growing season, they can be expensive. So this is the cheapest, fastest way to get yourself started doing this. Because as soon as you start growing your own food, that will be less you buy from the grocery store.
Yes.
Your food will taste better.
Yes.
And you can possibly get your whole family involved doing it. Kids just love to go out there and pick that new ripe tomato. You know, just remember, if you're going to plant a tomato plant in here, it's got to be pretty deep. It's going to have to be another size bigger.
Okay.
Because tomatoes take a lot of energy from the soil. So as a result, the more soil you have, the better the plant's going to grow. Anyway, you want to get started. It is a myth to put something in the bottom of this for drainage. You really do not have to do that. Once you've got your holes in there, that's all you need. And all you want to do is you want to give yourself a hefty amount of soil in the bottom. Like this box, I would put at least a foot of soil in here.
Okay.
And just fill her up. Just keep on filling her up till you get her up to the top, which I'm going to do the easy way because this is a pretty big box today. And a big bag like this, 40 pounds, will probably get you, well, you'll see in a minute. This is half a bag of soil. And I've just about got this box filled up. And you'll notice the difference from what's in your yard to this soil. And I'm going to show you here in just a second. And you can see this soil kind of clumps together. And it's really nice, dark, deep, rich. This has been amended. It's an organic with, there's bark chips in here. This is really what they call living soil. It's got a lot of earth matter in it.
Okay.
Sticks, compost, dirt. So that's the reason why you don't need the drainage in the bottom, because it's already prepped for you. It's not like you have to create your own soil. And like today, we're going to plant some herbs up. Herbs are super easy to grow, and they make food taste so much better. And several of these things are what we call perennials. They come back year after year, like the sage plant.
So that's sage.
This is sage.
Okay.
This really is very good in chicken. And just put a little hole. You don't have to break this up too much.
Okay.
And these have all been grown organically, and that's another thing. For those of you who are looking for organic plants, you either have to start them from organic seed, or you have to find a farmer in the spring who grows and sells organic plants at a farmer's market.
And I do want to bring that point back again. The seed.
The seed.
The seed. If it's not an organic seed,
yes,
it will not be an organic plant.
That's
and
true.
Produce organic fruit or vegetable.
Right. That'll never change. If it's not organic and it's conventionally grown, it will never be organic.
In my herb garden, in my home, I have basil, oregano, and I have some parsley.
Okay.
I like parsley.
Parsley's very good for you too.
I like that. I've done chives before, but I didn't do them this year. And I really enjoy just cooking and going over and taking some off and just rinsing it off and throwing it into my dish. I really enjoy that. And it does taste a lot better.
Oh yes, and I mean this is something that the Native American people have known for hundreds of years, that all of these plants, although they taste good, they all have their own medicinal properties. And there's a lot of information on the internet about that, of how to make tinctures and salves.
Now, you mentioned that herbs have, and vegetables too, have a medicinal value.
Yes.
Some people are concerned about their children.
Yes.
Safe for kids?
Yes.
Still
Herbs are
safe
fine
for
for
kids,
other than, the normal food allergies, and that's something that you could always try. I mean, try a little bit with your family to make sure people don't get hypersensitive to it.
Right.
Like in my instance, as you see, I'm wearing gloves. It's because I tend to absorb the herbs in my system, and I'm not really allergic, but I will get a little itchy. My fingers will get itchy. Same way, a little bit too much basil, maybe a little bit too much oregano might upset somebody's stomach. Use it in moderation.
Right.
Use a little bit at a time. And it's the same way, like if someone has an allergy to like shrimp or something like that, or seafood. They might have an allergy to tomato, hopefully not, but try a little bit or consult with your doctor. That's always the best thing. And that too, about making any kind of tinctures or salves with any of this. That too, I've made a salve with oregano before, because when you make a salve out of this, it also can be antifungal. So as a result, yeah.
You don't have to go to that place that we go to a lot to
that's
buy
right. Spend money.
those medicines and drugs and stuff. You can grow this. It tastes good.
Right.
It's good for you,
Right.
and it just has so many values, valuable benefits
Right.
for our human body. Tell me, how can we contact you for more information?
You want to contact us at Rutherford_farm@yahoo.com. Send me an email, or you can telephone us at 636-279-5350, or join us on Facebook at Rutherford Farm. If you search us, Google us, it'll come up right away. But happy growing, and just watch your plants. They'll tell you what they need.
Thank you.
Thank you.